So after those last two videos, when I was uploading them each time, they increased the shocks and the freezing sensation to my feet. So, uh, and they also did that thing where it feels like the sock is squeezing my foot, and that it's cold, and it almost feels like I've got soggy socks on. My socks are perfectly dry. There's no moisture on them at all, and the shocks are increasing to both of them. Now my right foot is increasing in that. Um, it's it's slightly painful and very irritating. And one thing that's a little bit different that with the feet tonight is they're shocking the tops of my feet more so than before. A lot of times it just feels like a buzzing, um, but this feels like almost like a burning electrical shock on the tops of my feet. Right now they've they've faded that out a little bit, or almost out, but I still feel pinpricks on the top of my feet. They don't feel as sharp or as painful. Well, now they just did a little bit more. But when I was lying down and in between the videos, it would increase that, and I have to take like one foot and put it in front of the other to try to block it, which seems weird. It's like, well, why would it be better to have that foot shocked than the other? But it gets to the point where it's like you can't take it anymore, and you have to cover. I have to literally like cover the top of my foot with the other foot. And even then, when I do that, even though I feel it in the foot that's blocking the other foot and that's protecting it, they still will usually try to hit the original foot that they were hitting. And so they'll still try to hit it, and they'll still try to like go from the sides or come from a different angle and still try to hit like whatever part of the foot I'm blocking. Um, when in jail and in the last house I was in, sometimes I do like this knocking on the bottom of my feet. Um, it's a very irritating. It's like It's like there's a finger on the bottom of my foot going like that. It's really fucking irritating. They do it in jail all the time. Um, uh, uh, that's really irritating. I'll try to cover my foot up. I'll try to like put it under my calf or something like that, or put it against the bottom of my foot against the calf of my other leg, and they'll still try to like do the knocking, and they'll still try to hit it like in between the calf and the foot. So they're very good at that, and they're very persistent.